All right. All right. All right. All right. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shalom, Brother K. Judah. Shalom, Sister Star. I hope y'all having a great Sabbath. I just felt like going live, y'all, because I was laying down watching Kwame and all his people, and I'm looking at the chat room and I'm like, man, look at all these people in the chat. I want to go live and talk to my family in the chat. So what's up, y'all? I'm live streaming across Facebook and YouTube. Let me open my camera right quick so y'all can see my beautiful face. Oh. My beautiful face. Y'all, I got something I want to talk about. Y'all, excuse my hair because I wasn't feeling well earlier. Y'all know I was not feeling well. I was doing my laundry and I got dizzy. Twice I had to sit down. Then I had to lay down because I felt like I was about to faint. But I'm feeling better. I'm feeling so much better. I'm looking rough. My hair looking rough, but that's all right. Say something. But I wanted to talk about, and I talked about this to my brother K. Judah yesterday. Thank you, Sister Star. I love you too. I love my family. I love y'all back. This has been on my heart for some time. Damn, I should have did my hair at least. Damn. Oh, today, Jesus, I need to twist my hair up. So I had to call my brother K Judah up yesterday because this was on my heart. And then I was walking down the YouTube streets, just browsing. And I saw Deborah had done a video on the exact same things I was talking about with my brother. Oh, y'all see this piece right here? My daughter did this piece. I should have put it up higher because my head is kind of blocking it. She gave this to me. She did this piece. This piece. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. And another piece she gave me with a bee in it. But anyway, I was looking at Ron Dalton's video a couple of days ago, and he was talking about this new exodus where people are black people are moving to Africa, to Ghana. And I thought to myself, I said that can't be right? Because the Most High said he was going to gather us, right? The Most High said he was going to gather all that he scattered. Everybody that he scattered to the four corners of the earth, he's going to gather them. So what I don't understand is, why are these people going to Ghana? Did I miss something? The Most High said he was going to gather everybody that he scattered to the four corners of the earth. So why are people moving to Africa right now? That's what I want to know. What about all of us who can afford to jump up and go? Why? What about those of us who can't jump up, who can't afford to jump up and go move to Africa right now? Because like I said, the Most High said he was going to gather. I don't understand why people are moving to Africa. And then on top of that, I was listening to Deborah, and she was talking about the horror stories that she had heard of migrants moving to South Africa. The South Africans are killing the people because they are jealous that people are moving there, setting up shop. No, okay, Judah. I don't think that people are in the truth. I don't think they are scared. People in the truth, I don't think they're scared. But I was looking at Ron Dalton. Don't get me wrong, I love Ron Dalton. I love his brain. I want to pick his brain. I love picking people's brains. But one thing I saw about the video, they were in Ghana. He had a video where he was, going to Ghana, and these group of people were standing up in front of the Africans saying how much they appreciate what they're doing for them. They are so glad to be on the motherland and all this stuff. And something in my spirit told me that shit was going to backfire on them. Something in my spirit told me that was going to backfire on them, because the Most High said that he was going to gather us. I think people are jumping the gun by moving to Africa because it's the Most High's job to gather us. He said he's going to gather the scattered. So why are we jumping the gun? What about people like me that can't afford to go to Africa right now? What about single mothers that can't afford to go to Africa? People that's not working, homeless people. You think that the Most High is leaving us behind? And because of what? Why would he leave us behind and tell you to go when he said he was going to gather all? He said he was going to gather. He didn't say for you to go on over there and wait for me. What if that's not the promised land? What if this is the promised land? What if the United States of this here America is where is where everything is going to take place, and this is where we're supposed to be? Now you all over there. Can't get back. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm trying to see what my family doing over here on Facebook. If I can get this other computer up, that'd be great. 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 It's really a shame. Because people have been talking about, Hebrews have been talking about, Israelites have been talking about being scattered for years. They was scattered from the beginning, seems like. Like the Most High told Abraham that his descendants will be scattered among the earth and it will be slaves. Do you know of anybody else that has been into slavery more than Black Americans or Black people, dark-skinned people, have been enslaved more than anybody? And we know that slavery is a reoccurring theme in the Bible because of the Israelites' disobedience. They didn't want to follow God's laws and commandments, just like now. They don't want to follow God's laws and commandments right now. But see what's on Facebook right quick. This has been on my heart, in my mind for some time. People leaving Black people leaving the United States because they feel like the exodus is about to take place. But I say you're jumping the gun. You are jumping the gun. Nobody really knows what the Most High's plan is. Nobody really knows what his plan is. So we wait. I'm waiting for him to tell me what to do. I ask and pray every day for him to order my steps. I ask and pray every day for guidance to show me what to do. I want to be in the wilderness. I want to make it to the wilderness. But I'm waiting for him to tell me. I don't want Ron Dalton to tell me when I should go to the wilderness, when I should go back to Africa. For what? What am I going back to Africa for? And Africa's trying to get here. So do on my friend in my message, my Facebook Messenger right now. Nigerian trying to get to the United States of this here America. So Africans are trying to come over here, and Black people trying to go over there. Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I got my Apocrypha in the mail yesterday. I started reading it immediately. And the first book, the book of Tobit, the first book, the book of Tobit, all Tobit talk about is being in the land of their captives, their captors. It helped me to understand how hard it is to live in a land where no one wants to follow the laws of the Most High Yah. It helped me to understand how to cope in a land that is the land of my captives. Black people don't want to hear this. Black people still do not understand that we are living in the land of our captors, the United States of this here America. This is where our descendants was brought to. We are sons and daughters of the diaspora. This is where our ancestors were brought to, this land. This is not our land. We know where our land is. Well, we think we know. Like this great awakening that's going on. Like Black people are really starting to find out or really getting ready to, hi.
Top lock.
Oh, the top lock was on. My bad. Hi, honey. Welcome home.
Time.
Jules home. Yay!
I was tired, bro.
Welcome home. But anyway, like I was saying, wherever we go, the curses are right behind us like a shadow. That's right, K. Judah. And everywhere, every person that is a descendant of the diaspora is suffering right now. It's going through a movement right now. There's a great awakening going on about who are the true Israelites. And if you study the Bible, you will notice that slavery is a recurring theme for the Israelites in the Bible because of their disobedience to the Most High Yah. They refuse to follow God's laws and commandments. Now, these people that I'm talking about, Hebrew people, a lot of people tend to believe that these people are white, light-skinned people. But I refuse to believe that white people were enslaved by Egyptians and by the Pharaoh. When Joseph went down in Egypt, and then his family came with him, and they was just having babies all over the place, outgrowing the people in Egypt. You know they were black people. Them weren't white people. They were black people. Dark-skinned people like me. Dark-skinned people like me. They were not white. They were not European. As some Bible stories want you to believe. Isn't it a damn shame? We got all these black directors and nobody is directing Hebrew Israelite movie telling the truth. When I want to turn on my TV and find a movie, a biblical story movie, all the characters are white. And I just can't do it anymore because I know better now. That region over there is not for white people. Those Ashkenazi Jews that's over there now, half of them have skin cancer because the sun is too much. That's not their land, people. You know how many times in the Bible kings have taken over Jerusalem and replaced Jerusalem with their own people? That's how it starts. That's how it starts. We were enslaved by the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Persians, and the Romans. And we were sent right over here in the United States of this here America. The continuance of slavery from the Bible. And they have so much hatred against us, a perpetual hatred. But yet we still trying to be like them, still want to be like them, want to straighten our hair like them, want to have blue eyes like them. T.I. wife tattooed her eyes blue. Tiny Harris tattooed her eyes, and now granted she have a white mother. I don't know whether it's her biological mother or not, but her mother is white. So I guess she wanted to have her mother's eyes. I don't know if her mother had blue eyes or not, but it's unbelievable to me how people think that these Ashkenazi Jews are the real Jews. These Ashkenazi Jews. Yeah. You didn't know? These Ashkenazi Jews walking around here claiming they the real Jews, and they not. Their ancestors were never enslaved by the Pharaoh of Egypt. I heard the Egyptians were Hamites. I don't know how true it is, but that's what I heard. I ain't want to gossip. But I heard they were Hamites. Oops. So why are people going to Africa right now? Love you back, Sister Star. Why are people going to Africa right now? And then it's Ron Dawson, the way he talking, it's as if people like, we want to be here. We want to be in this country. That's why we have not gotten up and moved to Africa, because we love being controlled by our white zaddies. That's in Ron Dalton's mind. Those of us who have not picked up our house and left and moved to Africa, it's because we love being here in the United States of this here America. But let me just say something to you, Mr. Dalton. No, he gone. He moved to Ghana, and he telling people to black people need to move to Ghana. But the Most High didn't tell us to move nowhere. We waiting on him. We waiting to hear from the Most High Yah. When he tell us to move, we'll move. Not when Ron Dalton tell us to move. And again, this has nothing to do with Ron Dalton. I love the brother. I love to pick his brain. I think he's a very brilliant brother. But you can't go above the Most High. You cannot go above the Most High's will. Why are you so quick and so much in a hurry to usher in, to try to usher in the Messiah, and you don't even know if you're ready or not? What you forget? Milk. Oh.
I'm trying not to let it go to tight. I know why. It was late in there. In one of those doggone little riding cars. And I'm coming down the aisle, and she coming off the aisle, but not looking at me. But I'm looking at her, so I like get ready to go. And then she started going. So I stopped, but she looked back at me like funny, like, and as she was pulling off, act like you gonna run me over. I said, I saw you, ma'am. You the one need to be looking where you going.
My husband getting in arguments with old ladies at the market.
That made me forget about the doggone
And
noodles.
he forgot about the noodles for the spaghetti that we were supposed to be having this weekend. Lord, today. Lord, today. Yes, K. Judah, we just need to calm down and get our houses in order. I agree wholeheartedly.
And look, then in the other store, this black dude, I'm married. See, that's why I'm married a white girl. And you know, I'm joking. Nah, cuz don't do that. I'm grown. You can't tell me what to do. I said, bro, I was just joking. God, you ain't gotta be that serious. You don't know me to be joking like that. I said, we have a nice day then. I tell you, I'm so glad I'm home.
People are so hostile, especially black people. Very hostile.
I understand why he said that though, but he one of those that don't like black people.
Too much hostility going on in this here world amongst our people. We ain't gonna never have no love for one another.
How you think somebody else gonna love?
Exactly. We can't even love on one another. And he talking about moving to a damn Africa. They killing people over there. People that's moving. They killing migrants. It's happening in South Africa. It's happening in Ghana. People up and leaving their homes in the United States to get out of the United States. But the Most High didn't tell them to go. Most High didn't tell them to do nothing. It's gonna backfire. And then I was watching the video where they were having this meeting, and the Africans was in there, and the Americans was in there. The Americans that moved to Ghana. Oh, and they was like giving their testimony. Oh, thank you for your hospitality. I'm so glad to be here. We are here for you all. We're gonna work together. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Nigga, please. Them Chinese people taking over the continent of Africa. You're gonna be paying them just like you paying them over here. Oh, I'm so glad to be in my homeland, the homeland. How you know that's your damn homeland? Who told you that's your homeland? And since you so big on being a Hebrew Israelite, why you moved to Africa? Why you didn't move to Israel? Lord, have mercy. Help me, Lord. I think it's going to backfire. I think it's going to backfire. Because like I said, what's that? Oh. Because like I said, we don't know where our land is. We don't know where our land is. We don't know. So we know that the people over there are imposters, right? We do know that. The whole world is starting to know that. The people in the land today are imposters. There is no way those people are descendants of Hebrew slaves. There is no way those people in the land today are descendants of Hebrew slaves. Impossible. What they are descendants of the people that stole the land. Descendants of the people that enslaved the Hebrew Israelites. That's who they descendants of. I was reading a story about these 18 girls that was traveling from Amsterdam to New York on a religious treat, right? They got kicked off the plane. Got kicked off two planes, right? Rabbi saying it was anti-Semitic. These are Orthodox Jewish girls going on a religious field trip. And the rabbi want us to believe that they got kicked off because of anti-Semitism. Why are they always hollering anti-Semitism and they not a Semitic people? You're not from the line of Shem. You are from the line of Nebuchadnezzar. You are from the line of Alexander the Macedonian. You are not from the line of Japheth, Ham, or Shem. You are from the line of who else?
You from the line of that Shem from Larry, Curly, and Moe.
That was Shrimp.
No, it was Shem.
His name was Shem.
Shem.
All right, I'm about to look it up. What was the name of the Three Stooges? His name was not.
He was the fourth stooge. Larry, Curly, Moe, and Shem.
It was right, Shem, not Shem.
Same thing.
My husband crazy, y'all. My husband crazy. But you know, I just want people to know the truth. And don't take my word for it. Just take heed to what I'm saying. Those people in the land today are not the real, true Israelites. They are not Hebrew descent. What? Oh. They are not Hebrew descent. We are more Hebrew descent than they are. 15% of African Americans in the United States of this here America are descendants of the Igbo tribe, the Nigerian Igbo tribe. Igbos are not natives of Nigeria, whether you know it or not. The Igbo people are not natives of Nigeria. I bet you didn't know that. They migrated there. From where? Israel. If you say Igbo quick and fast enough, you're going to say Hebrew. If you keep saying Igbo quick and fast enough, you're going to say Hebrew. Igbo. See what I'm saying? Y'all heard it. Igbo. Hebrew. See what I'm saying? Y'all heard it. Look. Y'all want me to do it again? I'm going to turn the camera on first. Y'all want me to do it again? If you say Igbo long and fast enough, you're going to end up saying Hebrew. Check it out.
Show him, baby.
Show him. Igbo, Hebrew.
Happens every time.
Happen every time.
Happens every time.
15% of African Americans in the United States of this here America are descendants of the Hebrew.
Igbo. See, if you say Hebrew long enough,
you'll say Igbo. Yeah. Igbo people were the most sorted out people during the transatlantic slave trade. Because of their build, they were stronger than anybody. They were smarter than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, if you are African American, there's a 99.9% chance that you are a descendant of the Igbo tribe. And what's ironic and what's funny about it was my first husband, right? When I got married in 1987, my first marriage, he was an Igbo man. I didn't know a damn thing about Igbo people. Nothing. He's an Igbo man. My children are Igbo. And I wonder why. I'm from North Carolina, a small town in North Carolina. I wonder why I was married to a man that was from the other side of the world. Didn't know nothing about Africa. Didn't know nothing about Igbo. Didn't know nothing about nothing. Didn't even know at the time that I was Hebrew too. Now, he has a brother that used to keep God's laws and commandments. He would wear that, that shawl thing that the Jewish people wear. He was learning the Jewish language, the Hebrew, but they laughed at him. They thought he was crazy. But look now. So even these Igbo men did not quite know that they were Hebrew. A lot of people in on the African continent still believe that Jesus was a white man. Look at what the white man did to this world. He gentrified the whole world and fed the world a bunch of lies to make himself look good. And he's still doing it today. Look at what the white man did to the whole world. Pilgrimage, the whole world. And they think they are God's chosen. Okay. All right. My husband bought me a smoothie. This is my favorite. I'm also following this Kwame Brown, John Real, and Choke No Joke. I don't know why y'all listen to Choke No Joke. I don't know why y'all listen to him. And I'm also learning how to crochet. I'm learning. I was supposed to, my father is a crocheter. This is one of his pieces right here. And I was supposed to go down south last month, sit down with him and learn how to crochet. Never got around to it. So I'm going on YouTube to learn how to crochet. And when I could have learned right from my father. But y'all know this is my thing right here. I need to send this to April, but shout out to DJ April Showers. Happy birthday. This is going to her. But I got to finish it, y'all. I got to finish it, and I got to wait till I get some money that I can be able to send it to her. But this is going to DJ April Showers. I'm done. Just got to do some finishing touches on it. Damn, I don't feel like getting way back up here. But anyway, again, I don't have that many people watching, so I'm about to shut it down. But I just want to say, wait on the Lord, y'all. If he says that he's going to gather us, believe it. what's that, Jeremiah 30, where he said he would gather the scattered. Jeremiah 32, 37 to 40. He's going to gather all that he scattered. He's going to gather all that he scattered. Now, did he scatter the Ashkenazi Jews? Did he scatter the Orthodox Jews to the four corners of the earth, or were they able to get up and leave on their own? Did the Most High Yah scatter the Orthodox Jews and the Ashkenazi Jews and the European Jews? Did he scatter them to the four corners of the earth? Or are they the descendants of the ones that drove this ship? Y'all know we the people. Y'all know we the people. Excuse me. Look at that. I'm learning, y'all. I did that all by myself. Well, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Let the Most High be the Most High. Let us not worry about what line we from. Let's just focus on doing what the Most High want us to do. Did he tell anybody else to move to Africa? Did he tell anybody else to move to Africa? I just want to know. And what about the rest of us that can't afford to move to Africa right now? And not only that, what if this is going to be our paradise, the United States of this here America? What if this is going to be our wilderness, somewhere over here? And now you all over there. You don't know where God is going to gather us from. Only he knows that. You don't know. You don't know. You're jumping the gun and you inviting everybody to jump the gun with you. This is what Jeremiah 32 verses 37 to 40 says. It says, behold, I will gather them out of all countries, whither I have driven them in mine anger and in my fury and in great wrath, and I will bring them again into this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely. And they shall be my people, and I will be their God. And I will give them one heart and one way, and they may fear me forever, for the good of them and of their children after them. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, that I will not turn away from them to do them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts, that they shall not depart from me. So why are you in Africa? Why are you packing up and leaving the United States of this here America? And the Most High did not tell you to do that. Even in this Apocrypha. Let me read you something. Oh, I got to find it. Tobit. Chapter. Wait. Tobit 3:2-3:4. It says, O Lord, thou art just in all thy works, and all thy ways are mercy and truth. And thou judgest truly and justly forever. Remember me, Lord, and look on me. Punish me not for my sins and ignorances, and the sins of my fathers who have sinned before thee. For they obey not thy commandments. Wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil and unto captivity and unto death, and for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed. To all the nations among whom where we were dispersed, we were a pronoun, a proverb of reproach. Everywhere we go, they call us niggas, monkeys, darkies. Everywhere, from the four corners of the earth. They call us all kinds of names. They hate us. It's a perpetual hatred. So Tobit was living in the land of his captives, right? Listen to what he says. Confess him before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. This is Tobit 13:3 from the Apocrypha. I'm going to read that again. Confess him. Confess the Most High Yah before the Gentiles, ye children of Israel, for he hath scattered us among them. Did he scatter the Ashkenazi Jews? Did he scatter the Orthodox Jews? He scattered their ancestors? Or were they the ones that drove the ship that had the slaves in the bottom? Y'all better wake the F up. And he will scourge us for our iniquities, and will have mercy again, and will gather us of all nations among whom he has scattered. Why y'all going back to Africa? I'm going to read that again. And he will scourge us for our iniquities, scourge or scourge, however you want to say it, and will have mercy again, and will gather us out of all nations among whom he hath scattered. Who did he scatter to the four corners of the earth for their disobedience on slave ship? What group of people? I have never, you know what? I've been asking that for years, and nobody has been able to answer this question. What group of people other than us, other than our descendants, were dispersed to the four corners of the earth, were scattered to the four corners of the earth on slave ship? 13:6. If ye turn to him with your whole hearts and with your whole mind, and deal uprightly before him, then will he turn unto you and will not hide his face from you. Therefore, see what he will do with you, and confess him with your whole mouth, and praise the Lord of might, and extol the everlasting King In the land of my captivity, do I praise him and declare his might and majesty to a sinful nation. O ye sinners, turn and do justice before him. Who can tell if he will accept you and have mercy on you? Again, this is Tobis from the Naphtali tribe, from the tribe of Naphtali. And he is writing about how he's living in the land of his captors, amongst a bunch of heathens, amongst a bunch of people that don't want to follow God's laws and commandments. Does that sound familiar? He is living in the land of his captors, and he is fighting to keep God's laws and commandments. They wanted to kill him because he was doing God's work. We living in the land of our captors, y'all. When we, it's the sooner we learn that, the better. These people do not care for us. You hear them say all the time, black people need to stick together. Well, damn, what's the problem? We still haven't. We can't come together. We can't. Well, anyway, it doesn't seem like much of y'all, much of anybody wants to be on the panel tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this, shut this down. Thank y'all for listening. I just wanted to know why people was going to Africa, why black people was packing up going to Africa when most Africans trying to come here. I'm just saying. It's your girl B Sparrow. Holla if you hear me.